Okay, I'm gonna get a lot of shit from this. Probably from my dad and from my dad's side of family, the British side. So I do want to, if you're in England and you come across this TikTok, I really apologize. Anyway, as you guys know, I had two deaths on each side of my family, like within 72 hours in February. We buried my great uncle. My dad flew to England for that funeral, and my grandfather's funeral is coming up soon. So, with that being said, yesterday I was on the phone with Daddy, and I was watching the live stream of the funeral for my great uncle. And once again, I'm going to say I feel sorry for everyone's loss. He and my great aunt, I'm going to not say their names, just in case, they divorced maybe 12 or 13 years ago, and then he remarried and was remarried for about 11 years. He and my great aunt had four children, four very beautiful children. And yeah, so, his service was, my great uncle's service was beautiful. With that being said, my daddy dropped some gems on me. He said that my great aunt, from this point on, I'll just refer to her as Auntie, who she's in her 80s, did attend the funeral. She did, and it makes sense. It's the father of, her children. And my dad said she was walking around telling anyone that would listen this thing. And I was so blown by it, because you wouldn't think that our elders would be thinking about these things or whatever. She was very upset that I just one man sample her chow. She was very upset about that. West Indian Massive, y'all know what that is. It's really, let's call it the Tia Mowry, Tamara Mowry syndrome. Okay, let's call it that, where there's just been one. My auntie is like 83, and this is her greatest regret, that she gave her life for this marriage, okay? And had these four beautiful children for this man. And in like their 70s, they divorced. They literally divorced, and he went on and he remarried. And he's the only thing that she knows physically. There's a word right here. This is a bonus feature for my Women's History Month gems, is that purity culture and men are bullying women into thinking if there's just one man in your life, and then that's it. That's fine. Our elders are telling us that is not the way to be. I don't even know if Auntie ever had an orgasm. I literally don't know. Once again, if my British side of family see this, I'm so sorry, but Auntie was telling everyone. As a matter of fact, I told my dad that I need to fly over and talk to Auntie while she's alive and well, because I think she's got some good gems for the girlies. But have y'all talked to the elder women in your family? And not just discussed how they felt about marriage and family, but discussed their deepest regrets? Think about that for a second. Y'all, we need to be talking to the elders more. Auntie said, don't do it. Don't only let one man sample your chow chow. Okay? Auntie's saying don't do it. There's more life experiences. I don't know how that marriage went, right? Auntie's actually my blood relative. So for anybody that's watching this, she's my blood. Of course, I'm going to have her back. And she has a message for young women, including myself, even though I'm of a mature age. Auntie has lived double the life I've lived, okay? She's seen a lot. She is someone that has been married forever and a day, had, like I said, four beautiful children. And she said, don't just let one man sample your cho-cho. Y'all let that sink in. That is her greatest regret. That is her greatest regret. And that shit is real. I said to my dad, I couldn't believe she had told him that. He said she was telling anybody that would listen. Well, Auntie, you done made it to TikTok. And I hope you're not offended, but I got your back. And I'm trying to prevent generations to come from making this same mistake. I will say from personal experience, I have in the last 10 years only been intimate with one man. And there's I'm gonna say there's no rewards to it. There's no rewards to it. And some of you are picking me's and you're watching it, you're like, there shouldn't be no rewards. You should just be faithful to your man. But people forget that a lot of people abuse loyalty. They take you for granted. They always think you're going to be there. And my thing is, I'm not trying to prove that I'm the Virgin Mary. I'm not trying to prove that I'm into purity culture. I'm literally just saying that these new school men don't like washing their asses. 3 sentences in, you're turned off, you're disgusted. There's just not a lot of options out there, or at least options that I've come across. And then we're also in a political climate where even, interracial dating, you got to be careful, because I can't be doing the Tamara and going to bed at night with a MAGA. And that's her personal choice, not judging her, sis. You love who you love, but I'm pointing out a fact. But the Mowry sisters came from a super religious family, at least this is what I read, and they don't have enough life experiences. I heard that Tia and Corey reunited. They have a family, so if that's what they want to do. But gal, me upset. You did go out there. I see we're out there. Auntie said, don't just make one man sample your chow chow, because when he's ready, he'll take that shit for granted. How y'all feel about this? Let me know.